right. So I think we got the critical components on the call now. If anybody else joins, then they'll just get in where they fit in. Us. All right. So Grandmaster Burke, we're gonna get started. All right. Class on your feet. All right. How's everyone feel?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Are you ready to work?
Yes, sir.
All right. We're gonna start the class. And we're gonna greet Grandmaster Burke. Ready? Greet. Us. All right. So today we have one of our first online seminars for the Nunchaku Federation. I want to introduce Grandmaster Burke. He's here in the top left corner. Let him say a couple words about the Federation, why he started it. And since there's only a few people on the call, I'll let them introduce themselves to let you know who's here and where they're from. Us? Yes. All right, Grandmaster Burke, go ahead.
Yeah, welcome everybody. It's great to have our first international seminar. Appreciate everybody attending. American style Nunchaku basically goes all the way back to 1990 when, actually it goes back to 1973 when I started my martial arts career in Okinawan karate. I basically took the discipline of karate, of Okinawan karate, picked up the Nunchaku, made up my own techniques, and then I was able to compete in local tournaments all over the place. So in 1990, I told my brother, let's do a video showing the techniques so that other folks, you know, could benefit from it. And it was very successful. In 1992, I did chukkas 2 and 3, doing forms so that you as a student, you know, you're not just sitting there doing techniques, you're actually going to be learning how to turn and strike and move in different directions. So the forms were a structure for all the students so that they could do forms for their local tournaments also. But here's the thing today, you're going to see enhancements to the forms from me, from Llauger, from Eldridge, enhancements, so you can take the blitz kata and change the opening, change the ending. And with Llauger, you're going to see kicks. And so the forms are there to create structure for the style, but the enhancements can come from anyone who's studying the style. So that's the fun part about it.
I have a few people. I think is Kim. Oh, I see Kim's students on the call. He's I guess one of the seniors, one of the older people there. So why doesn't Kim's student come on the call and just recognize what state or country they're from?
Hello, everyone. It's a real honor to meet you all. I hope you can hear and see us. We are from Finland, actually Åland Islands. We are both Kim students, and I'm sorry that Kim couldn't attend today, but we are honored to join you and train with you.
Excellent. Well, if he's here, if you're here. Us? All right. Castillo, where are you from?
Hi, good morning, everybody. My name is Llauger Castillo. I'm from Puerto Rico. I'm in the middle of the Caribbean, and I'm very glad to be part of this pioneer seminar for the American style of Nunchaku that I've been training for almost 30 years, I guess.
Us? All right. Hassarat Mabir, where are you from?
Yes, I am from Trinidad and Tobago in the Caribbean.
Go Caribbean.
And I am very honored to be part of your federation.
Good. Thank you. And then I see Valerie's connecting. So on the call, we got some folks from Trinidad, Finland, Puerto Rico, and different states in the US. So that's great stuff. Us? All right. And Hillary, I see you. You're logging in from California, right? She's one of our distant students. Us. All right. So what we're going to do is, because we're from all over the globe, all right, and there may be different variations in techniques, we're going to go over the basic techniques of the style first, just instead of baseline. Us? All right, class, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, pick up the Kibirachi horse stance. All right, first strike we're going to go over is the simple up. Us? All right, simple up and simple down. All right, so when we're simpling up, we're bringing the chuck up on a right angle, all right, and then we're bringing it down under our arm for the simple down. Okay, so there may be variations. It's the same core system that Grandmaster Burke founded, but it evolves over time depending on what school you go to. So again, we're establishing a baseline. Simple up and simple down. Simple up and simple down. Okay, now if you can see me on camera, notice I'm not reaching all the way back like this. I'm not doing it like this. I'm creating a right angle here. Boom, muscle memory. Hand is always going to the same place. Shuck is to the same place every time. Muscle memory. Us. All right, one more time. Simple up and simple down. Simple up, simple down. Good, basic strikes. Now front strike. What we're gonna do, we're gonna have the chuck under our right arm. Us, and we're gonna punch out and turn the chuck as we come across the middle. So as Grandmaster Burke would say, we're gonna break our hand in the middle and turn it over as if we were striking an attacker. So we're gonna come here, like so. Us. All right, front strike. Let me hear your key out. Front strike. Front strike. Front strike. Front strike. Front strike. Good, good, good. You should be doing this with us if you're on the other end. One more time. Front strike. Front strike. Front strike. Good. Simple up. Simple down. Simple up. And simple down. These are good exercises. So when you're practicing and you're working your katas, or if you don't have a lot of time, you're watching a program, you can do this in front of the TV. Repetition, muscle memory, ingrain this in your system. Us? All right, simple up. All right, now from here, we're going to do the side swing. All right, so we're going to be here, turn the chuck, go to one rotation, two, and tuck. Right, so we're here in the simple up position. We swing one, two, and tuck for the side swing. Us? All right, side swing, go. Good, simple up. Side swing, go. Simple up. Side swing. Simple up. Side swing. Good, nice and easy. Coming here, one, two, boom. All right, from here, simple up. All right, now listen. We're gonna do the side strike. It's like we were swinging a baseball bat. Side strike coming here, out and over. Us. So we're gonna cock it back. Side strike, swinging. Us. Side strike. Where's my key? Side strike. Side strike. Side strike. Side strike. Side strike. Good. Simple up. Side swing. Front strike. Simple up. Side swing. Simple up. Side strike. Good, good, good. Now from this position, we're going to do the inward figure eight block. Right? A lot of people have difficulty with it. Remember, we're putting the chuck out in front of us. We're chopping it up towards us like so. Right? Our inward figure eight block is coming towards us. We're going to flip it to the inside, and as it comes down, we're going to turn it and let it go to the outside. So we're coming here like so. Inward figure eight block. Us? Everybody understand it? All right, let's give it a try. All right? All right, chuck out in front. You can pick up whatever stance is comfortable for you at home. All right, but from here, let's get you in a right Kusadachi, right forward leaning stance. All right, let's get that chuck out in front and do the inward figure eight block. Us? All right, let's see it. Inward figure eight block. Go. Good. And recover. Good. So when we say inward figure eight block like so, all right, we're going to come back up, recover, right under the arm. All right. So inward figure eight block. Go. Okay. Good. 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 Work it. Work it. Work it. And recover. All right. Simple up. Arm switch. Good, good. Now, depending on what level in the system you are, there are different arm switches that can be deployed. Us, we have the regular arm switch coming here, right? Then we have more of the fancy one where we're coming here behind the back and such, right? But for now, when we say arm switch, we're just going to do basic arm switch, which is essentially stippling up and then stippling up to the other side. Us? All right, so let's see it. Arm switch. Arm switch. Arm switch. Okay, work this with us at home. If you're on video, you should be working this as well. Getting warmed up. All of these are critical for our forms. Us. Simple up. Okay, or arm switch. All right, arm switch again. Arm switch again. All right, make sure the chuck is in your left hand. If you have not got the chuck in your left hand, arm switch to the left side. We want to work both sides. All right. So we work our strong side, but we got to work our weak side twice as much. Us? All right, everybody back to the Kibidachi. Pick up the Kibidachi position. All right, where's my Kia? Monte, Kibidachi. When I say Kibidachi, I want to hear strong Kia. Us? All right, Kibidachi, go. Good, good, good. All right, that position, left hand, simple up. Simple down. Simple up. Simple down. Front strike. Front strike. Front strike. Front strike. Simple up. Simple down. Simple up. Side swing. Good. Think about it. Side swing. That's 1, 2 rotations. Side swing. Side strike. Side strike. Good. Arm switch. Good. Arm switch. All right. Now you should have the chuck in your left hand. I'm going to pick up the left forward leaning stance. Let's get in that position now. Left forward leaning stance. Okay. Depending on your system, you may call it Hadadi's and Kusadachi. All right. Forward leaning stance. All right. For this position, simple down. All right. Simple up. Where's my key? You're putting me to sleep. Simple down. Simple up. Simple down. Inward figure 8 block. Again, from the opposite side. We're going to put that chuck out in front of us here and get that nice rotation. Okay, nice and easy with the wrist. All right, let me see it. Inward figure 8 block with the left side. Good, good, good. Work it, work it, work it, work it. And recover. Good. Inward figure 8 block. Go. Good. And recover. All right. Now, some of you have difficulty with the outward 8. Okay. It's essential to the style. All right. We just went over the inward 8 block like so. Right. The outward 8 is exactly what it sounds like. We're throwing the chuck out in front of us as opposed to in. Right. Inward figure 8 block, we came here. Out figure 8 strike, we came here. Right now, we broke it down in the beginning when we trained that we're doing a sideways 8, like an infinity sign, nice and slow. Right. That's how we started. If you don't know how to do it, you draw sideways 8. Okay, and then slowly you start to tighten up those loops. Tighten up that sideways 8 until you can get nice and tight with the wrist, right? Like so. You should be using less arm and more wrist. Okay, traditional martial arts styles, they use a lot of arm movements, wide swings, right? In the American style Nunchaku system, we work the wrist. You can generate a lot more power and speed with the wrist. All right, everybody understand? All right, so simple up position. Outward figure 8 strike, go. Hey. Good, 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 good. And recover. Okay, working with us at home. Okay, simple up. And outward figure 8 strike. Go. And recover. Good. Simple up. Outward figure 8 strike. And recover. Good. Working that left arm. Arm switch. Okay, back to the right side. Okay, if you want to change your stance, let's do that. Right in Kusadachi. Put the right leg out in front. Okay. Outward figure 8 strike. Go. Okay, and recover. Good. Simple up. Outward figure 8 strike. And recover. One more time. Outward figure 8 strike. And recover. Okay, good. Mate, Fudarachi. Okay, now. Those are the basic strikes in the American style Nunchaku system. Over time, Grandmaster Burke and I worked together, and we inserted some blocks that was important to me coming from the Kempo and Jiu-Jitsu system. So if we're dealing with an attacker, although this is mostly a tournament-based system, right? We always have to be combat-oriented. Our attackers are not going to just sit there and let us hit them. So that means we got to know how to block. All right. So everybody pick up the Kibarachi position with the kick. Here, go. Right, what I want to see is the open high block, okay? So we're coming here from the horse hands, and we're going to open up, block like so. All right, let me see it. Open high block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9,
Hey.
10.
Hey.
Good. Open low block. 1,
Hey.
2,
Hey.
3,
Hey.
4,
Hey.
5.
Hey.
Good. Now, if you haven't been able to pick it up, the open low block is essentially the same as the open high block, but in reverse. All right. Open high block, we're coming here. Open low block, we're coming here. All right. Now, you just simply come down and pop. Now, what you don't want to do is have your hands too far out to the side, because then if that strike comes, you might not have the strength in the block. Right. It'd be too weak. You don't want your hands all the way up in front either, or you will smash your fingers potentially when you're blocking that strike. You want to have it pretty much in your middle grip like so, the happy medium. Bus? All right, and you can come up and block high, and then you can block low. All right, and these need not be static strikes, right? You don't have to stand still. For example, let me use Gage here. Gage, put your tucks in your belt. All right, here, take this here, back up a little bit. All right, hopefully everybody can see this. All right, if he comes slow with an overhead strike, boom, here. If this was real life, he could snap the chucks or come through and hit me. Us, We don't want that, right? That's our lifeline. You need to know the upper block. It's better than your arm. But the idea is we start training first from a static position, horse stance, forward leaning stance, and then we get you moving as you progress. So it's important to note that when we're practicing this from horse stance here, this is just the beginning, but this isn't really the technique, right? The technique is actually coming here, blocking, and parrying. So we're coming here, blocking, and parrying. Right? We don't want to stay here and let the strike come down and hurt us, right? It can come straight through, cut us, bang us, whatever. You want to pop it from here and parry. All right, let's change direction so they can see. All right, coming here, the strike comes here, block, and parry. That's how it's about. See how I moved out the way? Good. So I want to make sure that you understand that principle, that when we're blocking, it's also moving. And not likewise, when we do the low block, we might retreat as we block, or advance, or move. All right, so keep it actually go. All right, open high block. Open low block. High block. 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 Low block. Good. Montex Fudachi. Ready, stands. All right. Next, we have the open side block. We have our open high block, our open low block. Right now, we have our open side block here to the left or to the right. Notice what I'm doing. If I'm blocking to the right, I'm lifting up my right arm and pushing out. Or I'm blocking to the left and lifting up my left arm and pushing to the right. Okay, now, in some sense, any way you block, if it works and effective, good for you. All right, so some people may at times block like so. There may be occasion for that, but that is not the technique. It takes too much time to come from this way over here, right? It's quicker to just come here. Right, I don't want to spend time going over top when that strike is coming. Boom! I just want to open up. Right, so if the attack is coming from the side, I can just sit here, block, here, twisting into the block. If something's coming towards my center, I can use it to push and parry. To one side or the other, clearing the body. Everybody understand? All right, so position, ready, stance. All right, Kibirashi, hip. All right, horse stance. We're going to open side block to the left, which means we're going to open up that left arm and push to the left side. Everybody understand the technique? Yes, sir. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Opposite side, opening up to the right, open side block to the right. So we're just gonna open up that right elbow and push out to the side. Everybody understand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, Monte. Take a deep breath. Good. And take a deep breath. All right. Now, in our system, every school is a little different. In our system, when we take a deep breath, we reach between our legs here. Come up like so, and we circle 3 times. As we're circling, we're taking in fresh air. We put our hands behind us, and we push out the bad air. All right. Udachi, ready position. So, for review, on our blocks, we have our open high block. Okay, we understand that in the real world, we're not going to just stand here. We're going to pop and parry. Get out of the way. Protect that lifeline. We have our open low block. We have our open side blocks. All right. Open high block, open low block, open side block. All right. So horse stance, keep it out. You go. All right. I'm just going to call out the blocks. I want to see them. Is everybody ready?
Yes, sir.
Strong strike, strong kia.
Yes, sir.
Can't hear you. Are you ready? All right. Open high block. Open low block. Open high block. Open side block to the left. To the right. To the left. To the right. Low block. Low block. Low block. High block. Watch me now. Pay attention. Pay attention. Low block. High block. Low block. Simple up. Simple down. Simple up. Side swing. Simple up. Arm switch. Good. Simple down. Simple up. Arm switch. Good. Mate, give yourselves a round of applause. Give yourselves a round of applause. That's good work. The basic techniques of the style. Now, depending on what level in the system you're in, you should know by now that the blitz kata is the foundational kata for our system. All right, that is the first single nunchaku kata form that you learn. It's won many tournaments for Grandmaster Burke. I've used variations of it in the Double Dragons kata that I did, that I've won some tournaments with, and it is the techniques that you are using now, okay, that feed into that. All right, one of the things that we do in that technique, I'll just back up a little bit, Tiger. Here is the around the neck part 1. Okay, here, like so. All right, around the neck part 1. I'd be remiss if I didn't go over this technique. Okay, so what I want everybody to do is take your chuck and stick it in front of you. Hold it in the middle to upper range of the chuck and turn it upside down. Okay, like so. Bring it to your belly button. Okay, and just start rocking the chuck back and forth. Just start rocking the chuck back and forth on your belly button. Okay, take your left hand, put it in your waist. Okay, I'm going to turn around so you can see. All right, left hand should be in your waist like so, and you're rocking, and then when I say catch, you're going to wrap it around and catch it with your opposite hand behind your back. Okay, then we're going to come back, rock, and catch. Okay, rock, okay, and catch. All right, so that's the first part. Now, once we rock and then we catch, we're going to swing, right? So the hand that we're swinging with, we're going to let go. All right, and then the hand that just caught it, we're going to bring it up and over our shoulder like so. Now we want to go slow. You should be using foam chucks so you don't injure yourself. Now the hand that's swinging the chuck is high and tight to my neck and closest to my chest. The hand that's receiving the chuck, okay, is going to be on the side of my head to protect my face. Oops. All right, so what this looks like is here. I'm going to rock like so, rock, catch, swing. Oops, right around the neck. Now, in order to make that work, you have to flick that chuck up and over your shoulder. You gotta flick it over your shoulder so it gets over. All right, now if you have to drop your shoulder a little bit in the beginning, that's fine. All right, so everybody at home and here, what I want to see is you're in a nice, comfortable Kibanashi horse stance. You take your chuck, stick it out in front of you to the belly button, upside down, and you're gonna rock. Okay, we're gonna get that rock, catch, swing. Okay, and then we're gonna recover under the arm. Okay, again, rock. Okay, breaking it down, catch, and swing. Good. Work it, work it, work it. Okay, rock. Okay. Everybody get that rock. Okay, take your time. Get the rock, catch, swing. All right, so when we put that all together, it's called around the neck part 1. Oops. All right, everybody say rock, catch, swing. Rock, catch, swing. Around the neck part 1. Feel like you mean it. Rock, catch, swing. Rock, catch, swing. Around the neck part 1. All right, everybody keep it out. Let me see it. Good. Around the neck part 1. Go. Rock, catch, swing on your own. Good. Again, rock, catch, swing. Go. Good, good. One more time. Rock, catch, swing. Go. Good. Mate, Fudidachi. All right, that is essential to the Blitz Kata. Because as Grandmaster Burke will tell you, when you're coming down that final eye or that final lane, coming down the center of your form to the judges, they call it the Blitz because you're going to hit them with a whole bunch of fast movements, right, which flow from the around the neck part 1 and 2. Us? All right, so since we're talking about the Blitz Kata, Hillary, are you ready? Right, there you go. Now you're on the big screen. All right, so Hillary, I want you to demonstrate the Blitz Kata, just the first basic Blitz Kata form. All right, so everybody can kind of get a feel for what it looks like. Us? Us. All right, so everybody, eyes on you, Hillary. Go ahead.
Performing Blitz Kata, American style. Us.
Good job, Hillary. Give a round of applause. All right. As you saw during her initial demonstration, the chuck snapped. Us. Rope nunchucks are weaker than metal ones. Us. But metal ones can break as well. Right. I did some training. I've done training where I was striking harder objects, dummies, even in here, or trees, wooden objects, and I snapped the chuck. Right. It happened. Okay. So you have to be worried about where the chuck might fly defensively and coming back on you. Us. All right, but also if this was a combat situation and the chuck snapped, right, you'd have to keep going, right? You might have to keep fighting with rope and chucks, or just one half of the chuck. But as we'll get into later, you'll see that chucks can be utilized as flailing objects, right? They can be used together as striking objects or thrusting objects or choking and trapping objects. All right, and in our dojo, we say one mind, any weapon. Everybody repeat it. One mind.
One mind.
One mind, any weapon. All right, what that means is that although we're training with chucks, somebody might say, well, hey, later for nunchucks, I'm not walking around the street with nunchucks, but they're not thinking as a martial artist. Us? All right, because if I don't have my nunchucks in the street, but I have a bottle and I'm using a closed chuck technique where I'm slapping up or slapping down, I can use a bottle in the same fashion. I can use a wrench in the same fashion. If I have an iPhone charger, I can whip it, just as if I was doing that side strike. Us? And it causes pain. Think multi-dimensionally when it comes to martial arts and being able to use different weapons. Us? One mind, any weapon. All right, so thank you, Hillary, for doing the Blitz Kata. Now, this is the foundational kata, so I want to give Grandmaster Burke an opportunity to just offer a couple comments on the Blitz Kata, some of the issues that he sees usually with students when they send in videos to perform the Blitz Kata, some of the problems and things we should look out for.
I would say the key thing for the Blitz Kata and all the katas really are stances. You know, with the opening, for example, I don't know if you can see me, but see how low I am here? I'm way down. And when I throw this first strike, I'm going to throw it so hard that this chuck's going to automatically come back under the arm. And what happens is you throw it so hard, you already turned here, and you're back to the front. Now, when you're back to the front, you're not standing up, you're way down. And this move here, when you lift it, wham, hard, hard, really hard here, step through hard. Push to stay down in your stance. And when you come up, same thing. 1, 2, 3, stay down. Push these nice and hard. So the key thing is the stance. The second thing is a lot of power. Okay, and then power every shot. Pushing hard. So those are the key things in doing the Blitz Kata or any other katas. Stay down, do a lot of power. Now, one thing you want to do is you don't want to be frailing with the chucks where your arms out here and you're doing it. It looks a little sketchy. You want to make sure it's tight. Remember, I taught wrist action. This is tight. That's tight. That's tight. That's tight. Same with the left. Around the neck is tight. So the wrist action, the stance, the power, those are the things that are when you're turning it. So hope that helps.
Yes, for sure. In our dojo, when we do this kata, all right, we start from here, we side swing into a back leaning stance, okay? That's how we do it here in our dojo. On the video, the original form, right, Grandmaster Burke would start from a ready stance, right? He would just step out with the left and swing, all right? So whichever way you're more comfortable, you get in what you consider your beginning position. For us here, we're gonna get in a backward leaning stance like this. If you wanna stand straight up on video, that's fine. So first position, everybody go. Okay, good. Let's go back. That's too weak. That's too weak. Everybody ready? All right. First position, strong. Go. All right. Step to the front. Okay. Bring that leg back. Okay. And side strike. Right. Turn to the rear. All right. We're doing a Blitz Kata. Okay. Turn to the rear. Step to the rear. Okay. Sit up. Okay. Turn to the front. And side swing. Good. Gage. Just walk around and help people with their technique. Okay, because you know this kata very well. All right, come forward. All right, here. All right. So let's go back to position. Ready position? All right. Backwards leaning stance, right leg out in front here. Okay. All right, everybody step to the front. Side strike. Turn to the rear. Step to the rear. Simple up. Turn to the front. Side swing. All right, so what we're doing is we're breaking down the beginning of the kata. Again, we start from here. Traditionally, Burke would just come out here and swing, but neither way, it's the same form. Right? We come here, we step to the front, we side strike, we turn to the rear, step to the rear, simple up, turn to the front, side swing. Right? It's just start to become one movement. Us, When we come here, we step out, strike here, here, here. Us coming out here, boom, here. So when I say step to the front, we're going to come out here with the side strike, strike, turn to the rear. And then we're going to step to the rear, simple up, turn to the front, and side swing, right? Then we call it inward figure 8 block. Okay, what's happening? We're in a combat situation. We hear a sound to the left, right? So we simple up and we look left, right? We step left and then we advance with the outward 8. Us, then we front strike. Simple up, left leg crosses over as we turn. Arm switch, outward 8. As what we're doing is we're trying to modulate it and break it into pieces just so you can understand the basis of the form. Us? All right, so everybody ready? Yes, sir. All right, first position, go. Hey! All right, step to the front. Side strike. Turn to the rear. Step to the rear. Simple up. Turn to the front. Side swing. Good, good, good. Now, some of you at home may have seen what's happening or experienced this, okay? When you step to the front, you have to go out on an angle so that when you turn back in the right spot. If I step and put my foot over here and I try to turn, my legs are all twisted and I'm all messed up. Us? So when we step out here on an angle, boom, we strike, we come back out on an angle again. You notice my feet are already in the same spot. I don't have to reposition my legs. Side swing, inward figure 8 block. Us? All right, one more time. Ready, position, go. Hey, okay, right? You should be right backwards leaning stance. All right, step to the front. Side strike. Turn to the rear. Step to the rear. Simple up. Turn to the front. Side swing. Good. Inward figure 8 block. Okay, simple up. Look left. Step left. Advance. Outward 8. Front strike. Good, 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 good. All right, so again, here, once we do that outward 8 and that front strike, right, we're going to simple up, okay? And you're going to cross this left leg over, okay? And then you're going to turn. As you're turning, right, you're going to arm switch, okay? All right, good, 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 good. All right, any questions? All right, so far, any questions at home? We're on video for any of the things we've done so far. Okay, Grandmaster Burke, any questions or comments on how we just broke that down?
The more you can do it, the smoother it can become. You know, instead of, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as you get better and practice more, it can become more of just a nice little natural move without going through the steps. But right now you're learning it and you're doing a great job. So everything's cool. Yeah.
Yes. So that is the idea. Grandmaster Burke is absolutely correct. The idea is we want fluidity. Yes. When you guys see me practicing in the dojo, when we start talking about tournaments, it becomes one clean movement. Yes. We're only doing is step 1, 2, 3 so that you can ingrain it in your mind. Yes. Just step aside for 1 second. But to Grandmaster Burke's point, right? Although I'm calling out the strikes here, step to the front, side strike, right? That should be one movement, right? When I step, that chuck is already coming back, right? It's one movement. Yes. So when we're here, we're in this first position. We strike. What's the side there? So we strike. We come here. We strike here. Boom. Here. Us. Right. You see how fluid the movement is? We come here, striking. Here. Right. So the whole movement becomes fluid. Us. The step, the turn, the side swing. It becomes one. Us. That's the goal. Right. But we work it in pieces. We start teaching you foundational methods. Right. We start with the simple up here, standing still, horse stance. Right. Eventually, as you get to the upper ranks, you start moving. Us. So again, thank you. Perfectly correct. Everybody take a deep breath. And take a deep breath. All right. All right. So students, remember where you're standing at this very moment. I want you back here when I call for you. For now, everybody push this on and have a seat. Okay, all right, so one of the things about the Blitz Kata that Grandmaster Burke has been very adamant and enthusiastic about is that we must learn the basic forms the way he taught them, right? But as you start progressing, you'll start to see that you can mix and match different parts of the form to make it your own. You can insert things, you can adjust things, you can tie one kata onto another. So you've already seen Hillary perform the blitz kata the standard way. Grandmaster Burke did it. I did pieces of it, right? But you also saw us work the high block, the low block, the side block, the side block. Us? All right. So somebody might be wondering, okay, well, how do you infuse those blocks into the kata, into the form? All right. So I have one of my students here from New York. All right, Gage. He's going to perform the blitz kata, what I call Hawk variant, which includes the blocks that we have inserted into the yellow belt ranks. Us? All right, Gage, where's yours?
Us, let's got the American style.
Us, give a round of applause. So what he did was very powerful. Okay, what he did specifically was he inserted some blocks. Okay, so when he turned to the left, when he looked left, right, he inserted a high block, low block. Us, so just work that one part. So turn to the left and explain what you did when you turned to the left.
So after the inward figure eight, I hit a simple out, turn my head this way, and when I came to my ready position here with the hands, I slid forward into a high block, and then into a low block, and then I did the rest of the blitz.
Good. So we didn't break the form, right? The form still is as it was. We just inserted another piece. Us, and he did the same thing from the left and to the right. And then there's also alternate endings to the blitz kata. Grandmaster Burke has taught us ending number 1 and 2. You saw that Gage deployed a kick, right? That's one of the alternate endings. Us? All right. Any questions on that at home? All right, Grandmaster Burke, any comments before we move on?
No, good job, Gage. Very good.
Okay. So one of the things that we're doing in this video is, or in this session, is to open your mind to different techniques and forms. We don't expect that everybody is going to learn or capture every movement, right? So we don't want to burn the blocks or this Hawk variant into your mind. So just open your mind to the concept of what it is, and some of the other techniques. All right, but continue to practice these things at home. All right, Castillo, are you still with us?
Yes, sir. I'm right here.
All right, Castillo, the floor is yours.
This is, I call this the Taekwondo enhanced blitz kata, just because I'm gonna add the Taekwondo kicks in it. It's not that just Taekwondo have those kicks, but in a Taekwondo way, the way I was learning, the way I learned it. So basically, we're gonna use 6 kicks. We're gonna use the front kick. We're gonna use the turning kick. We're gonna use spinning heel kick and hooking kick, and we have a jump front kick. So let's just go little by little so you can see the place I place them and the reason why. Okay, so from here everybody knows the form. So the first thing that I enhanced was the ready position. Instead of having the fist holding each hand holding one chuck, we're just gonna have both chucks in one hand, and we're gonna do a regular, what we call a chumbi position or a ready position. Okay. So from there, with my left leg, I'm gonna throw a middle side kick, middle side piercing kick. So from here, I'm just gonna kick, pivoting in my right foot while doing a punch with my left and my right hand pulling back. So I'm gonna do it to the side so you can see. I'm here and I'm gonna do this. Okay, so that's the first kick right there. With a key, I just do the big opening. Okay, and then from there, I'm gonna step down with the first movement of the blitz kata. So from here, we continue with the blitz as normal. Now from here, I'm gonna catch the Nunchaku like so. Okay, so from here, just catch it, and then I'm gonna do a turning kick with my left in an angle. gonna do a middle turn. Okay, and then I pivot up and strike and strike. Okay, so let's go back again here. One. I catch, turning feet, up, strike, up, and up, and from here, I'm gonna do a back kick with my right leg. Back kick, I pivot, and continue with the pattern. Now from here, before we do this move, I'm gonna do a high section. Now here, before doing the stepping and the front strike, climb from and then the front strike. And then I'm gonna continue with the ending, just normal. Now, but in the ending, when I do the around the neck, I'm gonna hold it here because I'm gonna spin and kick. Okay? So when you're doing the first out here, just remember when you do the around the neck part one, just hold it in your neck for a little bit because you don't want to be moving to be tendons. So around the neck, you hold it, you spin with your left and kick with your right. Put it back and then continue with the balance of the, with the balance of the form. And then you're gonna end up, as we begin, with two shots in one hand. So again, over here, we start like this. And there you have it. And so probably it could be challenging for some people, but that's the idea. We want to have challenge in our training, and you can start little by little. So don't despair, don't get frustrated if you can't do it right now. The good thing about martial arts is that everything is documented, and even this seminar is being recorded, so you can have it posterity. So you can train later, little by little, and take pieces by pieces, and you can go in your own pace. So any questions?
Thank you, Master. Everybody give him a round of applause.
Very good, very good.
All right, back to your position. Let's line back up. So, if you see what he's doing, Burke, do you want to say something? I see you came to the camera.
I'm just saying that was awesome, really, really cool. Here, Llauger, he took the basic form and he added all his stuff, Taekwondo kicks into it, and it came out. It was just awesome. I really enjoyed watching that.
Give her another round of applause. Good job. So that's what we innovate, right? So it may get hard to pick up with some of the audio noise, but basics it's the same concept, right? But you can open it up, like when we were putting blocks, you can put a kick. So, but you guys gotta learn the basic form, and then you can expand it. Make sense? All right. So let's run back up, get things moving. Everybody, keep it Hey! You're putting me to sleep. Back in the ready stance. You didn't do it right. Keep it horse stance. All right. Simple up. Simple down. Simple up. Front strike. Good. I tricked you, because if you're in a simple up position, you got to simple down to get the front strike. All right. Simple up. Front strike. Good. Simple up. Side strike. Okay, working with us at home. Okay, these are one of the drills on Grandmaster Burke's videos. He used to always say, get in a position and learn how many strikes and combinations you can throw from just one arm, right? All the different strikes. So simple up. Side strike. Front strike. Simple up. Side swing. Simple up. Side swing. Simple up. Arm switch. Simple down. Simple up. Outward 8. Simple up. Outward 8. All right. Now, when I say outward 8 this time, I want you to keep it going. I want you to get a flow. I want to see that chuck going. I want to see it going. Get a rhythm. Simple up. And outward 8. Work it, 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 work it. Work it at home. Work it, work it, work it. And recover. Good. Simple up. Outward 8. Work it. Outward 8, outward 8, outward 8. Work it, work it. I want to see the wrist going. The arm shouldn't be all over the place. All right. Side strike to the left side. Good. Side strike from the left side. Good. Open high block. Where's my Kia? Open high block. Where's my Kia? Open high block. Open low block. Open high block. Open low block. Open high block. Open low block. Open side block to the left. 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 Side block to the right. 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 Open high block. Open low block. Good, Monte. Ready position. Good, 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 good. All right, now Gage, just show us one more time. How did you move into that block, the side blocks, when you went to the left? When the blitz caught there? Yeah.
Okay, so from the inward figure 8 block here, simple out, turn this way, my head, bring the chucks into ready position, and then when I switch forward, high block, low block.
All right, freeze right there. Okay, so back up. Okay, so in the normal blitz kata, we sit here, we hear a sound to the left, we look left, we simple up, and then we lunge. What we did there is when we lunged, we inserted the high block. And then the low block, and then the rest of the kata came. All right, so everybody at home, just try to inward figure 8 block. Okay, try to inward figure 8 block. Okay, simple up. Okay, look left. Right now, turn the chuck over, and as you advance, open high block. Good. Let's go back to the beginning. All right, inward figure 8 block. Okay, simple up. Okay, look left. Step left. Turn the chucks over, advance with the open high block. Right? Now the open low block. Good, good, good. So we're here. All right, inward figure 8 block. Simple up. Okay, turn the chuck over as we look left, step left, advance with the high block, low block. Okay, good, good. One more time. Simple up. All right. Okay, look left, step left, and turn the chuck over, open high block. Good, and then insert the low block. Good, good. One more time. All right, right leg out in front, inward figure 8 block. Simple up. Look left and step left, turning over with the high block. And then the low block. Good, good. Now I want you to add the Kia with each block. All right, inward figure 8 block on the front, the right forward leaning stand. Good. Look left, step left block. All right, I didn't hear strong Kia. I want to hear, hey, hey, strong. All right, inward figure 8 block with the right leg in front. Good. Simple up. Look left, step left, advance with the high block. Good. Now, from that position, we're going to do that. Actually, go back to the ready. But when we get back to that position this time, we're going to pick up with the blitz kata, which is the outward 8. Front strike. Push. All right. So, ready position. We're going to start with the inward figure 8 block. Okay. Right leg out in front. Okay. Simple up. Look left, step left with the block. Low block. Good. Outward 8. Outward 8. Front strike. Good. And then you pick up with the rest of the kata, which means you're going to simple up, cross the left leg over, and turn. Good. All right. Just want to work that in so you just get a rhythm of how you insert those techniques. Now, if you were doing Llauger Castillo's kata, you might have inserted some kicks instead of the block. Grandmaster Burke. All right, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Would you like to show us a new opening?
Yeah, be glad to.
All right, so class, every kata can have different openings. Grandmaster Burke is going to show you one that as you get more practice in advance, you can add to the beginning of your forms to jazz it up.
So what's happened over the years is, God knows I've been doing this a long time. You know, I have all these basic forms that you're doing today, the blitz 2, the shuffle, the dragon's kata, it goes on and on. So what I did, this open style Nunchaku volume 1, This originated from me going to the US Open down in Orlando one year. And I saw the guys that won. And they looked good, they had the good stances, they had the silver nunchakus that really looked pretty cool. But anyway, on this tape, on time, it's on the website, on the members website, time code 1110 has a new opening. Time code 2533 has a second opening. These are new openings you can do for the Blitz kata or maybe the Dragon's kata, some of the other katas in the form, in the style. So I'll just go over them briefly today, but they are on the website. You can, go step by step on training them. So let's say you're going to do the Blitz kata, bow prepare, Blitz kata American style. This first opening here is you go down here, you come up, you look left, you step, strike, you look to the right, back fist, underhand, back fist, overhand, step, strike. Transition, which means you drop it down, you drop it back here, and now I'm in the position of the Blitz kata. I'm getting ready to do it. So again, that one was down, up here, block, strike, 1, 2, 3, 4, step, strike. A transition is very simple. Drop the chuck, side swing, turn, inward figure, real quick, back. Now, I will say on the transition, to do them correctly, you may want to just inward side swing, maybe 10 minutes every day, as fast as you can. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So when you transition, it looks like this. You strike, and it's here, and you're back. Now you're ready to do the Blitz dance prepare. You're just sitting like this. Okay. Your left foot comes to your right, and you shoot down and block. Bend your knees. Okay, the right chuck is on the outside. You come up here, your feet are together now. You look to your left, and you block. And you step out with your left, and you strike with a nice stance, nice low stance. Okay, you look to your right, and you do a back fist. And when that comes back, you do an inverted punch. And when the inverted punch comes back, you do another back fist. And then you block with your left, step with your left, and do a strike right to the head. So let's go over that again. Stance prepare. Block down here. Come up. Like if I'm doing it in slow motion, it would look like this. Block, step, punch. Look to the right. 1, back. 2, back. 3, back. Okay, excuse me. Then block with the left, step forward, punch to the head area. Okay, let's try that one more time. Ready? I'll try to watch you guys. Ready, prepare. Okay, left foot together, down and block. Bring them up, keeping your feet together. Look to your left, block out to the left, step with your left, and strike. Good. Look to your right. 1, back. 2, back. 3, back. Now, take your left, block, step out straight with your left, punch to the head. Okay, when you finish, you should be facing the front. So it's like, it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm facing the front when I'm finished. My bad, I left out a strike. So it's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Step with your left, 5.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it a couple more times. I want it to sink in. All right, on you.
Okay, stance and prepare from this position. Lock. Bring them up nice and slow. Okay, look to your left. This block is an outward block, and you step with your left at the same time, and you punch. Now your stance is going to be nice and low, and it's going to be going right over here. Then you look to the right. Back fist, underhand, back fist, overhand. Okay, step with your left, punch to the head. Now, from here, I'm dropping the chuck here, up here, and I'm ready to go into the blitz kata. Again, if you can get the time codes on here, you can learn it at home very easily. Again, it's on the members website.
Thank you. We'll work on that. We'll work on that on the footwork. Okay. But let's just do that one opening a couple more times, and you can show us the second opening.
Okay.
All right. So class, come together, line up. We're gonna work that opening again. All right. So, Grandmaster Burke, on your cue, we'll do that first one here, like so. All right.
Okay.
Go.
Stance prepared. Okay, so you're ready to do a form, right? Okay, so you're in the prepared position. I know different styles have different positions, but this is just shooting your arms down here with your feet together, coming up nice and slow like this. Okay, now you're ready to defend yourself. There's a guy on your left, and you want to punch him with the Nunchaku. So this is like a spear. So I'm not going to be standing up. I'm going to be squatting down. I'm going to be, if I did it in slow motion, I'd be throwing the block and stepping out at the same time, like this. And then I'd be, boom, hitting. Okay, so we're up here. That's it. Nice, Gage. We're here. We look to the left, block, hey. Okay, so there's another guy on the right. We're just going to go wham, 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 wham. You see that last? Strike over. That left hip really gets into it. And then we do a quick block and strike to the front. Yeah, looking good. All right, let's see you guys try it one time.
Hey. All right, class, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we'll begin pushing down, fusing down. Right, coming over to the left, Kia block. Hey, strike, Kia. All right, coming once.
You got this right. 1, 2, 3. This last one is a big strike again to the same side, and then it's blocked to the front. Okay, so
Okay.
we just missed that last one coming here. Hips are turned nice and low, boom, like this.
All right, so let's go again. Let's practice, practice, practice. Class, are you ready?
Sir.
All right, are you ready at home? Good, let's go, fusing down here. Right, we hear a attacker to the left, we look to the left, we come up and block. Right, we strike, we thrust. Right, we come across to the right, strike. Right, we bring it back, and then we punch under here. We strike back here. Right, now as he just said, we're gonna throw a nice leaning punch. Right, now from this position, we're gonna come in, stepping and gliding to the head block. Right, then we're gonna thrust again. Oh, it's back to the ready. Right,
Nice,
is that correct, sir?
very good.
All right, so one more time, coming here, fusing down. All right, here, sound to the left, we look left, coming over the head block. We thrust. Right, we're gonna chop over to the right. Right, punch under, bring it back, chop again. Over punch, lunging. Thrust, then I'm gonna step in and glide back to the front with the head block. Thrusting. All right, now here we go. We're gonna drop that chuck. Okay, move that left leg over, cross it across your center plane. Simple up, right? Turn to the other side, step to the rear, and then as you turn to the front, we're gonna side swing back into the ready position. Us? Right now, that's the opening. Us? So if that's the opening, if we were to follow up with the blitz kata, what comes next? Right? We step to the front, right? We hit our side strike. We turn to the rear, step to the rear, simple up, right? Inward figure eight block, look left, step left, Advance. All right. So one more time, and then we'll go into the second opening that Grandmaster Burke wants to expose us to. Everybody ready?
Yes, sir.
Are you focused?
Yes, sir.
Are you ready to work?
Yes, sir.
All right. Here we go. Fusing down. Okay. Looking up to the left. We hear a sound coming from the left side. Strong strike, strong key out thrust. All right. Coming across the body. Right. Thunder punch here. Striking again with the chucks. Punching over. Right. Stepping in and gliding with the headlock. All right. And thrusting. Good. Drop that chuck. Okay. Bring that left leg over. You're crossing over. Simply up. Turning to the rear. Stepping to the rear. As you turn to the front, you're going to side swing back into position. Now, depending on your mood, you can work that whole beginning of the blitz kata again, or you can go right into the inward figure eight block. Right, simple up, look left, step left, full. All right, Grandmaster Burke, let's see the next opening.
Okay, sure thing. And listen, guys, you're doing wonderfully, but keep one thing in mind. These are really advanced openings, okay? So, you know, they're enhancements to the form, but y'all are doing great. I'm just saying they're not easy. These are really somewhat advanced openings. That's why, you know, I have the first opening here as not too difficult, but these, as you, let's say you're doing a brown belt form and using the blitz, then maybe you want to add these openings to that. And I'll show you in a few minutes at ending that we can also add to it, an enhancement. The second one, bow prepare. Again, down here, same thing, block. But this time, as I come up, I'm going to move my left leg way out into a horse stance and let the arms come out here. So I look like this, okay? Then I'm going to take the right arm and I'm going to, as I bring the right arm over, I'm going to take the left arm and put it in a position here, ready position here. So I'm going to come out here like this. Watch my right hip, it turns. Okay, I'm nice and low, I'm turning. Now look to the right. And watch this. I punch. I look to the left. I punch. I look to the front. I step with my left arm and leg up. Punch again. And then I do the transition back. Then I'm ready to go. Okay. All right, so let's try that again. Can anyone do that already? No, okay.
First time you're seeing it, so you take them through it again.
Okay, stance prepared. Blitz kata, American style. Down, up. Let the left leg go out, the arms go out, to a nice wide horse stance. The right arm comes across, the left goes into the ready position. Look how low I am on the stance. Look to the right, punch. Look to the left, punch. Pull it back, block with the left, step forward, punch the head. Okay, then you'll transition back to here, where you can start the form. Anybody can do it yet? I think this little guy right here can do it.
All
All right, one more time, again. Stance prepare. Down. Up. Left leg out. Set yourself a nice horse stance. Right arm comes across nice and slow. This one goes under here. One, all the way across. Then it's 1, 2, back, lock, 3 to the front. And then the transition. Nice.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. So these are things that you can ingrain into your katas. So for example, if you were at a tournament, a lot of tournaments have division championships and then the overall champion. So maybe you're sitting there and you only know one kata. You only know the blitz kata and you just did it the regular way. And you want to find a way to tweak it so that you can raise your level of play for when you go to the division champions go against each other. You can do the same blitz kata and add one of these opening and make it look fresh for the judges. All right, but you got to sell the form. So when we come here, we're not just doing this kind of weak, right, where we just come down, right? When we're fusing down, it's that breathing, right, from inside of our body. We're coming here, right, coming here, right? We want to make some noise for the judges. Sell the form.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
I love it. Yeah, that's it.
Make sure we put some energy and power into this, right? So we're going to do this again. And I don't want to see folks just sitting here going like this nice and easy. I want to see your body tensing. I want to hear the trembling of your body. So I want you to hear, right? Make some noise. Karate folks.
That's good. Yeah.
All right. Let's get some energy. All right. Fusing down. Let's go. Fusing down. Coming here. Fusing. Right. Right. Look, we're in the first opening now. We're coming, looking to the left. Okay, head block. Stab it here. Coming chopping to the right. Underpunch. Back over. All right, coming back. Lunging with the punch. All right, coming head block here. Thrusting. All right, drop the chalk. Coming back around here. Spinning with our pivot. Okay, mind your spacing. Good. And then we're into the inward figure eight block. All right, so we want intensity, intensity, intensity. Are you ready? Let's go. All right, I want to see that beginning portion. Fusing down, I want to hear grunting, snarling. I want you to get ugly, mean, and nasty. All right, first thing, fusing down, go. All right, look left. Head all right, top to right. Underpunch. Thrust with the chucks. Overpunch. Good, stepping forward and gliding with the head block. And thrust. Good, good, good. I'm not satisfied with that thrust. Thrust again, like you mean it. I can't hear you. Thrust. Thrust. Drop that chuck and spin to the rear. Okay, move that, cross that leg over and turn. Good, 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 good. Master Burke, are you satisfied, or do I need to do it again with more intensity?
No, that was really good. I enjoyed watching that. Very good.
Good. All right. So again, now we're going to progress to the second opening. All right. It's basically the same, but we're just going to work that beginning portion. Fusing down here. Right now, instead of immediately going to the left, we're going to fuse down, and we're going to open up our chucks here into a horse stance, and then come this way. All right. So what I want us to focus on, right? Horse stance isn't standing straight up. Horse stance, you're getting deep down in your stance. Back is straight. All right, intensity, detail matters. All right, so for the second opening, we're going to come here, fusing down. All right, coming here. Everything is tense. Come here. All right, sell the form. Make some noise for the judges. And then as we chop back. All right. So I just want to make that opening. These are first impressions. Often in life, whether we're in work, whether we're in school, right, we're in the park, when we meet somebody, we get a first impression. How they look, how they dress, how they sound, how they shook their hand. In the tournament form, you want to make a good first impression. So even when you walk up to the judges and you introduce yourself, it should be with intensity. All right, so let's pretend that we were in front of the judges. Everybody on the computer, we're all looking at each other. We're going to do it together. All right, we're going to act like we are in front of the judges. We're going to step to the front. Get in your ready stance. Kia. All right, everybody repeat after me. I am. State your name. Performing. Blitzkata. American style. Okay, do it again with intensity. Okay, get in front of the judges. Ready, stand, step the stance. Greetings, judges. I am. State your name. Performing. Blitzkata. American style. All right, at this time we will go into our opening. All right, the first opening, we're going to fuse down with some noise like you mean it. Go. Look left, come here, head block. Thrusting. Chop it to the right. Underpunch. Over. Punching. Stepping in with the head block. And thrusting again. All right, drop that chuck. Bring the left leg over for the pivot. Turn. Step to the rear. Side swing. And back to the ready where we enter the rest of the form. All right, take a deep breath. Grandmaster Burke, just walk them one more time through that second one so they can see it one more time, and then we'll move on.
Okay, sure thing. Sure thing. It's again like Eldridge, Sensei Eldridge said, it's It's pretty similar stance and prepare. So you're getting ready to do the form. Let's cut the American style. You come together down here again. As your arms come up, you step with your left, and you create yourself a nice horse stance as the arms come all the way out. So I'm sitting down in the stance. As I bring my right chuck over, this left hand goes into the ready position. So I'm here. Look how low I am, look at my hips. The first punch, watch. Right there. The second one, watch the hips. Okay, you pull it back, then you simply step with your left, forward, whistle. That's it, and then you go to transition.
All right, everybody got it? Yes, sir. All right, you're gonna do it together with Grandmaster Burke in unison. Are you ready? Yes, sir. All right, Grandmaster Burke, there you go with you. Make some noise, make him feel you through the screen.
All right, stance prepared. Ready? Down, block, whistle. Bring it up nice and slow. Left leg goes out. Create a nice horse stance. Get down low, 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 low. Left arm comes back to the ready position. The right arm goes all the way across. Get that hip going. Look to your right, punch. Whistle. Get to your left, punch. Whoa. Pull it in, step with the block, forward, punch. Then from here, I can just transition back, and I'm ready to do the form. Let me see that one more time. It's hard to do it and watch at the same time.
All right. So let's do it on your own. Do it on your own. I'm not going to help you. I'm not going to do it. You're going to do it.
All right.
Ready?
Stance prepared.
Come on, stop. One thing that we want to make sure we understand is when you are in a kata and you are in a form, whether you're in the street or in a tournament, you do not stop. Us? In the street, you don't stop because the bully or the attacker isn't going to give you a timeout. Us? He's going to keep beating you. So you don't get the privilege of saying, wait, I forgot the technique. Us? And in a tournament setting, the judges don't really know what you're supposed to be doing, right? Only you do. So if you miss a strike in the form, who knows but you? No one, right? So you keep going. You do not stop. Us? All right. So you're going to work the second opening on your own. I am not going to do it with you. All right. Let's go. Are you ready? Yes, sir. All right. Ready position? Yes. All right. Go. Fusing down. Okay. Opening up in the horse stance. Good. What comes next? I'm not going to tell you. Somebody remember. There you go. There you, yes. There you go. What's next? Yes. And then what do we do? Good. All right, then what? We should be stepping in headlock. Good. And then thrusting. Good. Then we're going to drop that chuck. And we're going to spin. You got to pivot, bring that left leg over, and turn. Into the side swing and back. Good job. Good job.
Yeah, very good.
All right. Now let's see if you can do it without me cueing you. Okay? Gage, you were at the front. Raise your hand, Gage. All right, that is Gage. He was going to cue you. You were going to stay with Gage. Us? All right, Gage, bring them through the form. Go. Or just the opening, just do the opening. Okay, now drop the chuck and pivot. Good, good, good. One more time.
Very good, Gage. Nice.
Yeah, one more
Thank
time.
you guys. That was really good.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
good. One more time. Repetition. We want it second nature. At home, work with us at home. You should be doing this at home. All right. I see you over there at Kim's school. Keep up the good work. Hillary, I see you. Valerie, I see you. Keep doing the work. Us? All right. Let's go. Gage, on you. Okay, drop the chuck. Bring the left leg over and pivot. Good. Inward figure eight block. All right. Give yourselves a round of applause. Very proud of you, class. Very, very proud of you. You're doing great work. All right. Close your tucks together. All right. Now, in the American style Nunchaku system, there are not an overwhelming amount of kicks, but there are basic kicks. Us? Yes. If you work with Castillo and you insert some of the more fancy kicks, pressing kicks, roundhouse kicks, us, side kicks, right? They're all very important. But for now, let's get in forward leading stance. Depending on your system, you may call it Zinku Sirachi or Zinku Sirachi. All right, forward leading stance, left leg out in front. All right, we're gonna work on the front thrust kick. All right, you can kick with the ball of the foot or the instep. For now, we're just gonna kick with the ball of the foot to the chest area or the head. All right, make sure you're spaced, stagger the ranks if you have to so you don't hit somebody. We're gonna work on that forward kick with the ball of the foot from the forward leaning stance. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch up. Good. Opposite leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Now pick up the Llauger kicking position. That is the side kick position. Okay. You're going to be bladed to the side like so. Okay. Side kick position. We're going to work the side kick. And Master Castillo, just so you know where I'm going with this, so you can be thinking ahead. I got them doing the front kick. I got them doing the side kick. All right. And as soon as we're done thinking about your kata, I want you to give them one drill, right? One nunchaku strike followed up by a kick, or a kick followed by a nunchaku strike. Us? All right. So be thinking about that, because after they do that, I want you to do that for them. Us? All right. So class, Llauger kicking position. Left side kick. Left side kick. Body's bladed like so. Okay, you're gonna lift the leg up to the knee, shoot out that side kick. Us? Are you ready? Yes, kicking with the blade of the foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Switch up. Switch up. Switch up. Good. 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 Kick with intensity. Kick with intensity. You're not just kicking there. There's an attacker trying to do you harm. Are you gonna let him do it?
No, sir.
Fight back with some energy. Us?
Yes, sir.
All right, kick. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Good, 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 good. And take a deep breath. Now, for those of you that want to learn something new in your different systems, when we say take a deep breath, you're going to reach below your legs, spread your legs apart, reach below and clap. Okay? And then you're going to come up like so, right? And as you come up here, you're going to breathe in. Hold your breath. Circle 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Hit behind you, and then you push out. Right? Controlling our breathing. So we come down, we take a deep breath here. We come up, circle 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Here. Right? It helps us control our breathing when we're putting in good work. Us? All right, Master Castillo, are you still with us?
I'm here.
All right, so they've been just trained in the front kick and the side kick. Give them a nunchaku strike that either precedes or follows that kick, and they will follow you. Us?
Of course, yes. Okay, so because it's a front kick that we're going to be doing right now, let's do the front strike. So because the front strike, we're going to do it full facing our opponent. Our opponent is like right in front of us. So that's why we use the front strike, right? So the same thing, we're going to be using the front kick. So let's just combine this. We're just going to do the front strike, right? And then as soon as we put it back, we're going to kick and put our leg back. Just simple as that. So it's going to be 1 here, 2. It's going to be 2 steps. We're just going to count it as 1. So when I said 1, 2, just like that, okay? So follow me. So we're in ready position. We're in a guarding stand. So every time that I say each count, you're gonna front strike, put it back, kick, and put it back where you started. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It's that simple. Now switch legs, and switch guard. So we're gonna be holding our nunchaku in the left side. So the same thing, front strike, front kick, and back. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. So good. Now we're gonna do the sidekick. With the sidekick, so we're gonna be in sitting stance. or horse stance, and we're gonna have our nunchuck in front of us, just like this. So we're gonna be thrusting with the butt of the nunchuck, which you're gonna thrust, close, psyche, close, and back to ready position. Once again, so little by little, you're gonna thrust to your right side. Let me just do it like this, so maybe it's easier to follow. From here, you thrust, you put your feet together, you throw your psyche, put your feet back together, and back to the original position. You got that? All right, so we're gonna start with to the right side. It's gonna be like this. Okay, one by count. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now to my left. My left side, the same thing. Thrust with the butt of the left side of the nunchuck. You close, you kick, back together, and open. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. Ready. Thank you. Hope you like it.
Let's give him a round of applause. Good job, good job, good job. So you see that there's a lot that goes into this, a lot of variations, a lot of combinations. There's not just one way to do these things. All right, how's everyone feel? All right. Everybody back against the wall? All right, Maurice to the front. All right, so, we do a lot of things here. Although we look at the American style Nunchaku as a tournament form to get you up and running, right? It also has combative uses, right? And I don't want that message to get lost. Although we're focused on tournaments, anytime you're throwing in a front strike or your side strike, you should be thinking about hitting an opponent. Flailing motion. We can flail like in our front strike, right? We can strike as Grandmaster Burke just showed us with the chucks together. Right? We can also trap and choke. So what are one of the most basic ways that we can attack? Maurice, come to the front. Right? Somebody's sitting here, they're talking to you, they're like, whatever, whatever, I don't want to deal with you, right? They do one of these and they come over, boom, they sneak you, right? Right? That's that hook punch, right? It's like, whatever, man, whatever. Boom, right? And that hook punch comes. Right? So how can we use our Nunchaku to defend against the hook punch? So Maurice comes with the hook punch. I come in, I step in, and I block. That's my knife hand block. We come here, coming inside out here, right? We just did the head block with Grandmaster Burke. Now we're moving that to the side, striking here, right? So the hook punch comes, we block, boom, right from here. Now we have our chucks in the closed position. We strike down here. Each move sets up for the next. Then I strike up to the chin. Then I strike here to the jaw. Right, so the hook punch comes here. All right, punch harder, Maurice, here. Punch harder, come. Punch harder, here. Come on. All right. Now, the harder he hits me, the more it hurts him. Because that block is also a strike. Right. So he comes here, punch. Right. Come here, strike down, up, strike here, and then here. Also Togari. Sweet. So we come again here. Hook punch comes. Right. He comes here, punch. Strike him down. Right. I'm in my stand. I strike up. I strike that jaw. Then what I'm doing here, I'm putting myself in position with the eagle arm and the chucks here. Also Togari, strike, All right, one more time. Coming here, punch comes here. All right, striking down, striking up here. Right, look at that movement. See, class. What are these? And nunchucks are what? An extension of our hand. Karate means empty hand. All right, so weapons in our hand are just an extension of our hand, an extension of the weapon that is ourselves. So if we can do this, if he hook punch me here, I get tiger claw, coconut strike, down to the cobra. So if I can do that with my hand here, 1, 2, 3, right? You hear what he's doing? That's pain. 1, 2, 3. I can do that with the chucks, right? So he comes here, hook punch. 1, 2, 3, right to the jaw, and then also to guard. Right? So that is part of our Kempo system, Jiu-Jitsu, Kenfu, Nunchaku. Work on that basic self-defense move. Everybody on your feet. Okay. So we're going to mimic back to the position. stance, our natural stance. Somebody's coming to hook punch us. We're going to take our left hand, step out with our left leg, coming here, coiling up and blocking. That's the first move. Back to the ready. Okay, ready position. Okay, stepping forward, pushing out with the left hand to block. Right, because somebody's trying to hook punch us. So we're going to block that punch and back to the ready. Okay, now that we understand that, we're going to step out with intensity and a kia. So the punch comes in here. All right, back and back. All right, again with the block, step in here and back. Again, step in with the block here and back. All right, one more time, stepping with the block here. All right, now from this position, into chucks with the closed position, we're going to slap down on the face, right? Just some of you may have heard of hammer fist in your systems. We're using the chucks. We slap down, right? Naturally, we're going to come back up to the chin, okay? And then we're going to slap that jaw. All right, so let's go back to the ready. Okay, hook punch comes. Coming here, stepping in, punching, block. All right, slap down, slap up, hit that jaw, and sweep. Also the right. All right, add that sweep. Okay, one more time. Okay, hook punch comes, we step in and block. All right, slap down, slap up, hit that jaw, and also to guard. Good. All right, now I'm going to do it sideways so that you can see at home. All right, so the block comes, I'm stepping in and blocking. Push. I'm slapping down on the face. I'm coming up to the chin. I'm coming across the jaw. And this is setting me up for that next move. I'm going to bring my leg over and sweep. Okay, just in case you can't see me, I'm going to back up so maybe you can see my feet a little better. Okay, so the punch comes. I step in and block. Push. Slap down. Slap up. Here. Also to guard. Push. All right, everybody together. One more time. Get back online. All right, so the hook punch comes. We step in and block. Where's my kia? Back to the ready. Punch comes, step in and block. All right, slap down. Slap up. Strike to the jaw. And sweep. Also to the guard. All right, then he's on the ground and you finish him. Push. All right, all right, all right. How we feel, class? All right, we have a volunteer. All right, you and you to the front. All right, let's see what we got here. Turn sideways. All right, Buki, Tore, attacker, defender. All right, what is the most important part of this technique? You block. You got to block. Why is that important? So you don't get hit, because if you get hit and you're asleep, can you do any karate? No, sir. What karate man can do something unconscious? Nobody. All right, so the punch comes, we step in and we block. All right, look, punch with the right, left hand, punch with the right hand. For the technique, go, punch. All right. All right, sweep. Good. Excellent. Give a round of applause. All right, big jump. You, come. All right. You're going to punch in now. Let's go. Quickly. Good. Give a round of applause. All right. Person. Quickly. Punch. Good. Get back to your seats. Give a round of applause. All right. Hold it to the front. All right. So, what I want to show you here. Let me angle this down a little bit so you can see my feet. Okay. All right. So, everybody, one of the things that I never really liked about certain martial arts styles or practitioners is that they don't evolve into being fluid, right? We teach people techniques formulaically, but that doesn't mean you always have to deploy the technique the same way, right? Because people may not fight you or attack you the same way. You have to adjust, right? We teach you these in modules so that you can be flexible, just like Grandmaster Burke teaches us different martial arts forms, right? The katas, we can add them together, just like Professor Baker does here with different things. So the hook punch comes here, punch, boom, bam. What did he do? Hopefully you can see this at home. He hook punched and he brought his leg forward. All right, that means when I do the technique, I'm in a position to sweep. But what happens if he doesn't bring the foot forward and he's sitting here and he just hooks this way, right? Do I say, I don't know what to do? That wasn't the technique I was taught. Do it over, punch me the other way. What do? I got to adapt, right? All right, so what happens? So hook punch comes here, punch. Come on, Maurice, back the leg up. Don't bring it forward, punch like you mean it. Here, punch like you mean it. Let's go. Come on, like you mean it. Come. Right? He didn't bring the leg forward. But I come here, just the same. Now, I don't have the leg to sweep, so what do? I bring up this knee. I bring down the elbow. I strike here, and I dump them, and I get out of there. sir. Thank you. Now, again, if you're in the street and you don't have your nunchucks, but you see a pipe laying on the ground, can the pipe become your nunchucks?
Yes, sir.
Us. That pipe can be just like this pair of nunchucks. Can a bottle you see laying on the bar be your nunchucks?
Yes, sir.
Us. A closed attack. A wrench. A hammer. Us. All right. Somebody got an iPhone charger, cord? Could that be my nunchucks?
Yes.
All right. These techniques are applicable to a lot of different scenarios. Us. All right. Everybody on your feet. All right. Line up. All right. We're going to go through number one. White belt self-defense number one with the nunchaku. All right. The punch comes. We step in and block. Hey! All right. You can do it with us at home. All right. I'll wait for you to catch up. We step in and block. All right. Back to the ready. Okay, stepping in and block here. Hey! All right, striking down, striking up, hitting that jaw, and then sweeping also to right. Good, good, good. Okay, one more time. This is white belt self-defense number one in the Kenfu system approved by the American Style Nunchaku Federation. Us. All right, we step in and block here. Punch. All right, we strike down, strike up, hit that throat, and sweep. Good, good, good. Now we're going to go into number two. Right? If the opponent didn't give us a leg to sweep, we can't stop. So it's going to be the same technique, but we're going to bring up that knee. Us. All right. So the punch comes, we step in and block here. We strike down. We strike up. Hit that jaw. Bring out that knee. Bring down that elbow. Strike the back of the head. Dump them and get out of there. Good, good. One more time. Let's go through this. Let's go through this. Now, some of the body mechanics. When we bring up that knee, we're going to cup the back of the head, pulling him into that knee strike. That'll bend him over. We bring down the elbow. That should drop him more. We bring down the chucks. That should drop him more. And we toss him. Us. All right. So here we go. Number two. Right. Punch comes. We step in and block. Hey. We strike down. We strike up. We hit that jaw. We bring up that knee. Bring down that elbow. Right. Strike the back of the head. Dump him and get out of there. All right. All right. So we're teaching you some things, but I also want to expose you to different ideas and techniques. Us. So we know that we have the standard flailing strikes in the American style nunchaku. Right, Grandmaster Burke showed us some thrusting ones. Us. Right, I showed you some slapping techniques. Us. Right, but I mentioned in the beginning of the class that there's more ways to use the chucks. All right, so let's say here, I'm going to go sideways. I don't have the chucks in my hand now. All right, Maurice is going to throw a double hook punch. One, two. Right, again, here. Again, harder. Again, harder. Us. So what did I do? It was a double hook punch. The hook punch 1, 2. I took his eyes. Push, pull. And I went into a Dr. Jermaine shoulder. Now, we said that the nunchaku is an extension of our hand. Okay? So that means what we do with the chucks, we can do with our hands. So the hook punch comes 1, 2. Right? I can still strike here and then turn. And instead of using my arm, I use the chucks. Choke. So, hook punch comes 1, 2. Striking, striking, pushing. Take them down. Okay? So, we're not going to work that in this class, but I just want to show you to get your mind thinking that the nunchaku is a very dynamic weapon. Flailing strikes. Okay? Thrusting strikes. Okay? Choking strikes. Right? There's also trapping strikes. Right? If he throws a punch here, if these were metal chucks, this would be quite painful. Right? If I peeled out here, trapping his hand, he's going to roll. I twist his arm. Right? He has to roll or his arm or his wrist is broken. Lots of ways to use the chucks. Everybody give him a round of applause. All right, on your feet. All right,
Mr. Hawkins.
right now this class now. What time are we at? 12:53. We had scheduled to 1 o'clock. Grandmaster Burke, I want to give you the floor for any. Oh, we had a question from Finland.
Yes, sir. We can only see your shoulders, so it was difficult observing your techniques. I'm sorry.
Okay, can you? All right, let me do it one more time.
Yes, thank you.
All right, can you see me? Can you see me now? Okay, Maurice, back to the front. All right. So, was it the double hook punch you couldn't see? Okay, so the double hook punch. 1, 2. All right. So again, let me take the chucks away. All right. So the hook punch comes. 1, 2. Okay. Again, here. 1, 2. Striking. Right. 4. Choking. Right. My feet. All right. So if I apply that with the chucks, right? Punch comes. 1, 2. Good. Back. And here. 1, 2. Good. Come with it. See, it's like a rhythm. Here. Come. Right. Find the choke. All right. So in the same way that I could use my hands and apply a choke. We call this a Dakajime, right? I come in here and I choke. Same way I do that, I can take the chucks. Okay, I can take the chucks and apply that choke. You see? So we said basic principle. Karate, empty hand. The nunchaku is an extension of our hand. So if I can choke him without my hand, or with my hand, I can choke him with the nunchaku. All right, so that's that basic principle. So one more time here for one hook punch. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oso togari, sweeping, right? Number 2, 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Bring up the knee, elbow, strike, and then you dump it. Okay, then we have the double hook punch. Striking here, clawing, push, boom, choke, and this. Okay, now one of the other things here, when you had a basic self-defense back in the day, people had this headlock right here. Right? You come out here, twisting, throw. Right? Now, like feet. So, that same principle, right? If he comes with a straight punch or something, and I'm able to deflect it, right? This here, this motion here, it hurts, right? So if I come here, step out, he has to go. Okay? So that's a throw. You hear him grunting over there at Kim's school? Can you hear him hollering? All right, see, that's pain. Okay, so those are the basic concepts that I want you to understand. This is a very diverse weapon, and even if you don't have chucks, you can make other things be your chucks. Yes? Everybody understand? Yes, sir. All right, on your feet. All right, over at Kim's school, are we all right? Were you able to see all the techniques? Okay, good. Grandmaster Burke. As we wind down, I'm going to give you a few minutes to either go over any technique or offer any comments before we close.
All right, sounds good. Great job, all you guys. Great job. One thing about the spearing technique, there'll be a lot more as you progress through the style. I mean, I have quite a few forms that we're doing like outward, front strike, outward, catch, spear. So the spear is going to happen in a lot of different forms. So it's part of the style, but it's more a part of the advanced part of the style is the spearing techniques. And also we have some techniques here that where we go around the neck here, but we also back around the neck this way. So as you get more advanced, you'll see these techniques, which leads to more advanced techniques like this. So what I'm saying is there's a lot more to learn, a lot of really good stuff, but you want to get the basics down as strong as humanly possible, you know, like you're doing today. And then it will just lead to bigger and better things if you stick with it. So thanks very much. I had a great time today. Good job.
Thank you, Grandmaster Burke. All right, anybody on the call have questions or comments? Kim School, you have any questions or comments?
Yes, I have a question for Grandmaster Burke.
Okay.
In the second opening, this movement was the other hand open or closed?
Oh, okay. This movement here, both of them, this is closed.
Thank you. All right.
Then when I open it to bring it here, when I come across.
Yes, sir. Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Oh, sure thing.
All right, Castillo, comments, questions, concerns?
No, everything has been great. Great class, great learning, great everything.
All right. Valerie, Hillary, any questions or concerns? Hearing none. All right.
No, sir.
All right, good. So in our tradition here in our school, we'll come here, Kisket, coming here. All right. All right, Grandmaster Burke, greet. All right, class is dismissed. Thank you all for joining us. Taylor, I see you, my little Nunchaku Ka at home. And good job. All right, everybody, thank you for joining us. You're free to end the call and go on about your day.
Thank you very much, Master Eldridge, for having me. Hazrat Mahabir from the Caribbean. Thank you.
Oh, I didn't see you on there.
I couldn't be on, sir. I had some other work duties, but I was here all the time.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for joining us. You're an important part of the team.
Thanks very much, sir. It was very informative.
Us.
Thank you, sir.
So, I'll just go over some of those self-defense. Come down, right? Set up the fence. So this one was here, here, okay, this is tiger tail, cover strike, counter open, right? And then strike, strike here, hit that draw. Capture the draw. Right now, you didn't punch with your left leg, your right leg forward. Somebody was stabbing. You did it, right? So that's where number 2 comes from. Right? So that punch here, right? I did all this. Now I'm coming.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good. All right. So my hip is messed up, so you can't take me down. I'm gonna go fast and do it. Good. 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 Now we'll come back. Okay, now. Up. Go. Now I didn't step forward either. So now you're gonna come through it. Good. Drop the elbow. And you chucks the back of the neck.
Chucks.
Yeah, it's double strike. Up. And good. Number 1, if I step in, I give you the right. Right? Right? Now you bring that leg behind you. Take it down. Then that would be with that pull. Number 1. It makes it easier to apply that. So that's okay. So two variations. So go to 1, 2. 1, 2. Right? Here, take it off. Right? Switch. Back. Take it 2. 2. Exactly as you got first. Right? So this hit the eyes give you that pause. That's your turn. The big and heavy, they don't want to go. Right, as you grab it, once you chill until the eyes. Right, so again, move around. So these are the concepts that are important to right? That's like track it, come around, right? Oh.
Oh, I was jump. Okay.
All right, standing,
Standing.
back and jumper,
Good.
jumper, dive.
Jumping and double.
Quick ball. Good. Right, so if you're back, this leg is planted, you're on the side, you're flattening out. So that motion absorbs the impact of the match. Right, switch up, switch the other side. Good. And then it's forward. Right there. Switch. Next. 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 It's air. Push up off the leg, try to get in the air. Go. Switch. Good. Switch. 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 All right, so that's the joint you should work on. You're ready for your call.